Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. Let us get started with today's learning.
Life Orientation Grade 9. Read the following scenario and answer the question that follows. Sifokazi is a Grade 9 learner at St. Patrick's High School. She is very stressed because she is not sure what she wants to do in future. Her best friend, Anne, is good at mathematics and physical sciences and wants to be a medical doctor. Sifokazi is concerned because it seems as though all her peers know exactly what they want to do. Question: what should Sifokazi do to identify her strengths, weaknesses, interests and abilities? Name ways and explain each. When learners feel uncertain about their future, they need to explore different methods to discover themselves. By undertaking the following actions, Sifokazi can identify her strengths, weaknesses, interests and abilities, and be able to make informed decisions about her career. 1. Assessment with a career counselor. Sifokazi could go for an assessment with a career counselor. Meeting with a career counselor will give her professional guidance and support. A counselor is someone who can advise her on the options that match her profile and personal qualities. By undergoing this type of assessment, she will get expert insight into the type of careers that may suit her best and open up opportunities she might not have considered. 2. Speaking to people who know her well. Another step is that she could speak to people who know her well. These people may be her parents, teachers, or close friends who understand her abilities and interests. They can share observations and ask them for their suggestions about the paths she might take. Hearing different perspectives from trusted people will help her gain new insights and broaden her thinking. 3. Personality test. Sifokazi could also perform a personality test. This type of test can be very helpful because it would highlight her interests and abilities. By learning more about her personality, she can match her natural traits to possible careers. For example, if the results show that she enjoys working with people, she can explore careers in education, health, or customer service. 4. Reading career resources. She could read books or magazines about careers. These resources are useful because they give her ideas about many different career options. Reading will help her understand the skills needed in different fields and provide clear information, so that she can have more information to help her to decide. The knowledge she gains will guide her in making a more confident choice. 5. Consulting a life orientation teacher. Sifokazi could also consult her life orientation teacher. At school, this teacher has valuable knowledge about subject choices, career projects, and further study opportunities. The teacher is in a position to help her with various career choices and guide her with activities that match her learning stage. Having access to a teacher's advice will help her use resources available at school. 6. Researching careers online. She could also research different careers from the internet. Reliable career websites give accurate and updated details about salaries, entry requirements, and future opportunities. Exploring these resources is important so that she can get the correct information about the career that suits her. This will help her make choices based on facts rather than assumptions. Question: name and explain the types of funding or funding providers that can help one to study further. Accessing higher education often requires financial support, and learners must know the different options available. The following forms of funding and funding providers that can help students to continue their studies at college or university. 1. Bursary. One option is a bursary, which is a grant, especially awarded to someone to enable him or her to study at university or college. This type of funding is given to students who show potential or need financial help. A bursary is regarded as funding that is not repaid, which means that students who receive it do not need to pay the money back once their studies are completed. This makes bursaries one of the most affordable and beneficial forms of funding for learners from disadvantaged backgrounds. 2. Loan. Another source of financial support is a loan. A loan is money borrowed from the bank, which is expected to be paid back with interest within a certain period. Unlike a bursary, a loan creates a financial obligation for the student, as repayment is required. While this type of funding provides immediate access to tuition fees and living expenses, students must carefully consider the cost of interest and plan how they will repay the loan after finishing their studies. 3. Scholarship. A scholarship is also a valuable form of support for learners. It can be defined as a grant or payment made to support a student's education, based on academic or other achievements. Scholarships usually reward excellent academic performance, sporting talent, or artistic ability. Students who receive scholarships are recognized for their merit, and like bursaries, scholarships do not require repayment, which makes them highly sought after. 4. Contract bursaries. Learners can also benefit from contract bursaries, which are awarded by companies, and on completion of studies, the recipient has to work for the company. This type of funding provides both financial assistance and future job opportunities. While it reduces the stress of unemployment after graduation, the recipient must be committed to fulfilling the contract and working for the company for the agreed period. 5. National Student Financial Aid Scheme. The National Student Financial Aid Scheme, NSFAS, is another important option. It is a bursary scheme funded by the Department of Higher Education and Training for those who do not have the financial means to fund their studies. NSFAS ensures that students from disadvantaged families are able to pursue higher education. It is also described as government funding for those who cannot access bank funding, study loans and bursaries. This scheme provides wide access to education and reduces inequality by supporting learners who would otherwise not afford to study. Question. Give suggestions on how you can volunteer to assist the family affected by fire. Motivate your suggestions. When a family is affected by a fire, they often lose their possessions, homes, and even their sense of security. As an individual, you can play a vital role by offering support and volunteering in the following meaningful ways to help them recover. 1. Visiting the affected family. One way to help is to visit the affected family. Spending time with them shows care, compassion, and solidarity during a difficult time. This act is important because it allows you to comfort them, offering emotional support and encouragement. Families who experience such loss often feel isolated, and visiting helps them to feel valued and supported by others. 2. Volunteering to offer shelter. Another way to assist is to volunteer to offer shelter. Losing a home is one of the most devastating effects of a fire, and temporary shelter provides safety and dignity. Providing a place to stay ensures so that they do not sleep on the street until they get help. This contribution creates stability for the family while they look for permanent solutions. 3. Reporting the matter to the ward councillor. It is also helpful to report the matter to the ward councillor. Local leaders have access to resources and emergency services that ordinary citizens may not have. By informing the councillor, you help mobilize official support to provide the necessary help. This action makes it possible for the family to receive assistance from government or municipal structures. 4. Bringing clothes, food, and blankets. A practical way to support is to bring clothes, food, blankets. These basic needs are essential for survival after such a disaster. Supplying these items ensures that the family has the essentials for them to have something to eat, wear, and under which to sleep. Meeting these immediate needs helps the family cope and regain some comfort while they recover. 5. Providing books and uniforms to learners. It is important to remember the children in the family by providing books, uniforms to learners. Fires often destroy school materials, which can disrupt education. Supplying these resources allows learners to be able to attend school without interruption. Education provides stability in a crisis, and ensuring that learners continue their studies helps maintain a sense of normality. 6. Establishing crowdfunding or raising funds. Another valuable suggestion is to establish crowdfunding or raise funds. Financial donations allow the family to meet urgent needs that cannot always be covered by donations alone. This initiative ensures that money is available to assist with financial needs, such as rent, transport, or medical expenses. Fundraising also involves the wider community and shows collective support. 7. Involving other community organizations. Lastly, it is effective to involve other community organizations. Organizations such as charities, religious groups, or nonprofits have experience in disaster relief and can provide further support. Their involvement ensures greater resources and coordination for assistance, increasing the impact of relief efforts and helping the family rebuild their lives more effectively.
To access more learning and exam preparation materials, go to www.acemyexams.coza. This link is also in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.